Hi, fourth grade. It's Miss Lear, or Queen Lear, actually. So we are on seashells. That is page 20 of our packet. Words to know. We're going to start with that. First word is series. What does series mean? So when I hear the word series, I think of the World Series in baseball. And that is a bunch of baseball games in a row. So what is a series? Let me put in a sentence. I experienced a series of car accidents. It's a bunch of car accidents in a row. A series is something that happens, like a similar things. They're not going to be exactly the same, but similar things that happen in a row. A series. Hinged. What does hinged mean? The door has door hinges, right? Let's look at some. Why not? Door hinges. Can you even see? Is it too dark? Yeah, you can see. Okay. A door hinge connects the door to the wall. So what's a hinge? So a hinge is something that connects two things so that it can open and close or bend. A hinge, hinged. Okay. Foreign. You're probably familiar with this word, foreign. A foreign language. It's a language that isn't yours, or a foreign country, a country that isn't your country. Foreign can also mean unfamiliar. It was a foreign meal. I wasn't familiar with that meal. Let's keep going. All right, so I'm not going to read this, but seashells. This is about seashells by Bella Motte. It talks about what seashells are. They're where sea animals live, soft-bodied sea animals, called mollusks. La-la. All right, page 21, it talks about univalves. That is a type of seashell. Most mollusks are univalves, 3/4 of them. And then it talks about different kinds of them, how they're kind of named after what they look like. So the slipper shell kind of looks like a slipper. The helmet shell kind of looks like a helmet. You get it? Cool. Some have holes. Whatever. This one is iridescent. The abalone shell. It's iridescent, and we'll go back to that because that's going to have to do with one of our questions. And then we've got bivalves. It's a different kind of mollusk. Mollusk, an animal with a shell. Seashell. And it talks about the difference between a univalve and a bivalve, which we'll talk about later. And then here's different kinds of bivalves. Okay. See, it's got a hinge in the middle, connecting it. And how, again, the names of the shells are good for it. So a giant clam shell, I thought this was amazing, can be 4 feet long and 500 pounds. What? A shell? That doesn't even seem real. Okay. Jackknife shell. Talks about how the giant clam grows its own food in its mouth with plants and then eats them. And then the oyster makes pearls. Okay, those are all bivalve mollusks. So let's get going. Number 23, or page 23, number 1. Read the sentence from paragraph 1 in the passage. Their shells save them from storms or predators such as starfish, birds, and otters. Their shells save them. Okay, I think that's important. What does the author suggest to the reader by using the word predators? Pick two choices. So the shells save them from predators. So are predators good for them? Are they nice? Probably not. So which one of these, how many are we gonna pick? We're gonna choose 2. Yeah. So which one of these talks about it being bad? Predators are bad because they'll eat them probably. All right. But predators can harm some animals. Okay, I see harm. Is that good or bad? It's bad. So that looks like a good one. But let's make sure. Let's read the rest. Predators need to find shelter from storms. Okay, it does talk about storms up here. But it doesn't talk about predators trying to get away from them. So that doesn't make sense. All right, an animal's shell helps protect it. Okay. So if it's being saved from storms and predators, that makes sense. Because the shell's purpose is to save it from predators. Protect it from predators. So that makes sense to me. Let's keep reading. All predators have skeletons. What? It doesn't even talk about skeletons. What are you talking about? All right. When an animal dies, the shell remains. Now remember that from the text. But is that what it's talking about here? Their shell saves them from predators. When animal dies, the shell remains. Those don't connect to me. So which two talk about needing to be saved by your shells, from predators? A, predators can harm some animals, and an animal shell helps protect it from predators. Okay, so let's move on. Number 2. This question has 2 parts. Okay, what is the meaning of the word iridescent?